Hello guys, so ngayon ang pag-aaralan natin is about the balances or the normal balances of each of the basic elements of a financial statements. Okay. So gagamitin po natin yung anim na elements ng financial statements and naalamin po natin kung ano po yung kanilang mga normal balances. Okay. So ano po ba yung anim na uh, basic elements ng financial statements? Okay. So we have D, we have E, we have A, we have L, we have E and R. Okay. So nakabuo tayo ng salitang dealer. Okay. So sa accounting class, it's better kung makapag-isip po kayo ng mga code dahil mas madali nating mauunawaan ang ating topic. Okay. So ano po yung D? D stands for drawings. E stands for expenses. A stands for assets. Ayan. L stands for liabilities. E stands for equity. And R, revenue. Ayan. So, ito po yung anim na basic elements ng financial statements. Okay. So, yung anim na yan, may kanya-kanya silang normal balances. Pero, syempre, i-group po natin siya para mas madali nating maunawaan. Ayan. So, hatiin natin sila. I-group natin sila. Ayan. So, kung mapansin nyo, sa left side we have drawings, expenses, and assets. While on the right side, we have liabilities, equity, and revenue. Okay. So, ano po itong drawings? Drawings are any money taken from business for personal use. Ayan. So, yung drawings, ito yung mga pera na bini-withdraw natin sa ating business para gamitin sa ating personal na pangailangan. Okay. So, expenses, ito yung mga cost incurred in the business to generate revenue. Example, salaries expense, rent expense, interest expense, and other expenses. Ayan. So, ano po itong assets? Assets are resources controlled by the entity. Okay, so ito yung mga properties and rights. Okay, so ang mga assets, meron silang future economic benefit. So meaning to say, nakakapag-generate sila ng cash inflow na papasok sa ating company. Okay, question, ano po ang kanilang magiging normal balance? Okay, so ang normal balance ni drawings, expenses, and assets ay debit. Ayan. So, kung i-journalize natin sila or kung gagawa tayo ng journal entry, kapag nag-increase si drawings, expenses, and assets, kapag nadagdagan, ang journal entry nila is ano po? Is debit. Ayan. So, debit entry po dapat kapag nag-increase si drawings, expenses, and assets. While kung sila naman po ay okay. So, pero kung sila naman po ay mag-decrease or mababawasan, so, ang journal entry dapat is credit. Ayan. So, ulitin ko po, kapag nag-increase si asset, expenses and drawing, so, i-debit natin sila. Well, kung mag-decrease or mababawasan, ang entry is credit. Okay. So, yun po yung normal balances nila, drawings, expenses, and assets. Okay. So, balik po tayo dito sa kabila, sa right side naman. Kay liabilities, equity, and revenue. Ayan. So, liabilities are obligations of the company. So, obligations, ibig sabihin, meron kang mga dapat bayaran. Okay. So, an example, loans, and payables, and deferred revenues. So, ano effect nyo sa inyong entity? Okay, syempre po magkakaroon ng cash outflow kasi po magbabayad po kayo ng mga obligation. Okay. So, equity. So, equity is the capital invested by the owner. Okay, ito po yung mga ininvest ng owner para makapag-establish ng business. And in other term, in other meaning, okay, assets minus liabilities is equal to equity. O ito yung tinatawag na net assets. Okay. Revenue naman, ito po yung income na pumapasok sa ating business. Example, interest income, rent income. Okay. So, as long as may pumapasok po na pera sa ating business, yan po ay revenue. Others are sale of goods and services. Okay. So, question, ano po yung kanilang normal balance? Okay. So, ang normal balance nila, liabilities, equity, and revenue ay, ano po? Siyempre po, credit. Okay. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Okay. Kapag nadagdagan daw or nag-increase sila liabilities, equity, and revenue, okay, so ang journal entry nila is credit. Ayan. So, mag-credit po tayo sa ating journal entry. Okay. So, how about kung mag-decrease? Okay. So, kung mag-decrease sila liabilities, equity, and revenue, of course, ang journal entry is debit. Okay, ulitin ko po kapag nag-increase sila liabilities, equity, and revenue, ang magiging journal entry is credit. While kung magdi-decrease naman or mababawasan, ang magiging journal entry is debit. Okay, so yan lang po dapat nating tatandaan. Unang-una po nating tatandaan ay kung ano po yung mga basic elements ang may normal debit balances at kung ano po yung mga may normal credit balances. Okay, so yun po, kailangan po natin silang mai-categorize or mai-grupo para mas madali po nating maintindihan. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo sa aking ginawang illustration, ayan, so pinagsama ko si drawings, expenses, and assets as well as kay liabilities, equity, and revenue. So gumawa po ako ng code para mas madaling maunawaan. Okay, so di ba po dealer, madali pong tandaan yung salitang dealer, and at the same time kapag pinag-separate po natin yung kanilang normal balances, magkakasama po yung may debit balances and magkakasama rin po yung may credit balances. Okay, so yun po, kapag na-master po natin itong illustration na ito, kahit ano pong journal entry ang ating gawin, hindi po tayo magkakamali. Okay, so as long as alam po natin yung rules ng debit and credit, hindi po tayo mahirapang mag-journalize ng mga transactions. Okay, so on my next video, ang i-discuss po natin is about the basic accounting equation at kung ano po yung purpose nito at kung saan po ito ginagamit. Okay, so yun lamang po ang aking presentation ngayong araw. Magandang araw.